Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Reaper's March. We are in R'lyeh and we are looking to find a moon priest of R'lyeh. It seems that this is the temple, so let's head... Oh, hello.
Hallowed. A pleasure. May the light of the bright moons bless and keep you.
Thank you. Was that always down? Probably. Oh, you are there. I expected to be inside the temple, but maybe that's part of the quest.
Welcome to the temple at R'lyeh, Moon Hallowed.
I just come from Arantheon. The city is free, but the main...
This one knows, Hallowed. Former main Qa'Rajh is here. Preparations have begun. Your path to the Two Moons dance begins here and now.
I don't, for some reason, don't like the sound of that. That sounds like we have to fight the former main. Like, I mean, we already did, but that was when he was literally mind-controlled.
The champions are here. They awaited your arrival with great enthusiasm. Are you ready to join them within?
I am.
The Sylvanar, even the fallen light Qa'Rajh is within. This one's superior, Qa'Rajh, awaits you at the dais. Follow Hadamdo, Hallowed.
Lead on. Help the lunar champion begin a spiritual journey. Whoa, okay. Okay then. Though not the largest temple in Northern Elsewhere, R'lyeh is probably the most culturally significant, for it is here that the main revealed the Riddletha Epiphany in Second Era 311, the key event in modern Khajiit theology. Oh! Fascinating! Talk to Qa'Rajh and Dominion elites. Well, that's Hadamjo. Ugh! Oh, it's search. That means it's not stealing. Yoink. Yoink. Probably shouldn't with that last one, but yeah. Crafting materials are always nice. So I'm inside.
Qa'Rajh will set you on your path, Hallowed. Good luck.
Qa'Rajh. Okay, so he's actually putting emphasis on before the dash, which normally you'd think, okay, there's a dash here, so you'd be like Qa'Rajh. But he's putting the emphasis on B rather than sort of the dash in between, so Nabijo. Okay. I was about to say, who has a Twilight Matriarch? Well, I do, but that's different. Okay, Green Lady. Hello.
I know that scent. Green keep you, my friend. The Sylvanar and I are well pleased that we could be here to support the Khajiit people.
The Wood Elves aren't worried about the main's fall?
No. My people are deeply divided. I believe this is one of the most vulnerable moments our fragile dominion has faced. King Camoran himself felt he had to remain in Valenwood, stay close to the people, keep them from worrying.
What do you think?
I've spoken with the champions, taken in their scent. They seem lean, strong, flexible, much like my Sylvanar. I feel they do not have the experience, the age that the main should have. But I'm willing to watch and wait and see.
Okay. What about you, Sylvanar?
My friend, isn't this amazing? It's my first time on the borderlands of Valenwood, and my first time in a Khajiit temple. I'm honored to be here today.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were in Greenwood, so Queen Irene.
My friend, it's good to see you again. I'm thrilled I could persuade Aselmo to trek out here. We need to support Qa'Rajh and the champions. This is a vulnerable moment for our fragile new dominion.
then the High Elves are worried about Qa'Rajh's fall.
Cautious might be a better word. Since the Dominion formed, there has been a great deal of political turmoil. The Old Guard in Auridon, resistance to King Camoran's rule, and now the spiritual leader of the Khajiit corrupted by a dark spirit. I've
What do you
known the
think?
Speaker and the Main for years and have every confidence in them. I've spoken to Shazar and Kali here in the temple, and I'm most impressed. The Somerset Isles will support elsewhere, come what may.
Okay, well that's at least something. Are there any named figures? So that's... Oh, that's another player. I thought that was a Selmo. He's likely to be here then. Who? Oh, I already know it. Baka and biscuits! I'll just take the crafting motifs then. Battle Reeve, Selmo.
I hope you and these champions won't take long. I worry about Her Majesty's security this far from Auridon.
Oh yeah, that is sort of his main shtick, that he's the Queen's personal bodyguard in more military matters than Razumdar over there, because he's more of a sort of intelligence bodyguard. Cariel, hello.
Good to see you again, my friend. Kazira asked me to send her regards. Actually, she said something about the moons. You know how it goes.
I think so at this point. Raz, are you still mad?
Ah, the one who did not listen to Raz. He would say it is good to see you again, but this
Yep,
one is still
he's still mad. Too bad. You're alive and nothing's gonna change that. Champion of Sylvanar. Sylvanar Ranger, Sylvanar Ranger, Sylvanar Ranger. I'm sensing a pattern here. I am also... Orcish Banner Faded. Okay. I'll take it. When the lockpicks are free, the doors open more easily. That's my kind of motto. Well, not really, but I can definitely stick to that. Okay, so who is Qa'Rajh?
This one is humbled to stand before the moon, hallowed. You have done so much for Qa'Rajh's people. More than he has done in some time, he thinks.
How are you, man?
Speak falsely. As this one said at Arentia, Qa'Rajh is the main no more. The touch of darkness, the stain of Javad Darn's creature remains. He can never atone for what he did.
It's good of you to be here to support the champions.
This one has known Shazar and Kali since they were cubs, since their days at the temple. They are strong, proud women. Our people will be in good hands, whoever walks the Two Moons path.
I have a feeling that I might have to choose between them, and I really don't want that. Okay, Qa'Rajh.
Strange to refer to you by that title after everything else you've done for the Dominion. But then, I suppose this was ordained in the Moonlight, yes?
It's been a journey. How does the common Khajiit feel about
News of
this?
Qa'Rajh's fall has spread as fast as the wind. All of elsewhere is talking about these two young women. As you probably know, this is the first time we've had two candidates for the main at the same time. There's a great deal of talk.
Are you worried about how your people will
I
react?
signed the Elden Accord. The people trust me. They trust my judgment. They know that I will serve ably as speaker to the next main. With my help, the people will grow to love her.
Okay. I should probably speak to the candidates before I start, you know, meddling and stuff.
I just knew you had the makings of a hallowed. I am very glad you're here. With you at our side, there are no questions we can't answer. No puzzles we can't solve.
Okay. What about you, Kali?
Welcome
You're
to
the
our
more
cleansing,
fighting.
my friend. Sorry. Paolo. We were right about you, I hear. It is good we will have someone so strong and trustworthy at our side today.
Everyone has gathered for the ceremony, and now with your arrival, we are ready to begin.
What do I need to do?
The ceremony begins with consumption of the moon sugar elixir. This unique brew will make your mind more receptive to the touch of Joan and Jode.
And what
We have
then?
prepared the temple for this unique trial. Never, in recorded history, have there been two candidates for the position of main. You will walk with each champion, meeting their guides and exploring their past. Every
Meeting the
champion
guides, what does that mean?
undergoes this ritual is met by a figure from their past. The trial path is meant to cleanse the candidate of doubt and regret. The guide aids in that process.
And the
The
elixir?
moon sugar elixir is the gateway to the ritual. It allows you to open the doors of your mind. Bask in the light of the moons. The touch of Joan and Jode will permeate your senses.
What is the point of this ritual?
Every main walks 3 paths. The life path is spent growing and loving and learning. The ceremony, here today, begins their trial path. After the cleansing at the temple, each candidate faces a trial unique to the course of their life path.
That's only 2 paths. What is the final
To
path?
prove worthy, a candidate must walk the trial path to its conclusion. Here in the march, that is the temple at Doom. Here Shazah or Kali will walk the final path. The 2 moons path.
So that's how the story will
We may
take us
speak more
there.
of that day later, Hallow.
There's never been 2 candidates for the main at the same time
Never.
before.
The champions were born under a unique alignment of the stars and moons. All candidates are. But never, in all our history, have twins been born at the exact right time together. Eventually, after all, a decision will have to be made.
I mean, we know that the decision will be one main. Unless they're gonna throw a curveball and say, you know what? There are 2 people that are born under the moon that says you're the main. We have never had this before. Okay, we have 2 mains. That would be a curveball. But I don't think they're gonna do that. So let's see. A decision about what?
There cannot be 2 mains. Eventually, a decision will have to be made between Kali and Shazah. And as Moon Hallowed, you will be the one to make that decision.
I had feared as much, but thank you, priestess. I am ready. No, I'm not.
Excellent. Let us begin.
We have gathered here to usher the
I heard
champions on
about
to their
Mafragor.
next path.
You know what it means to settle
These
a
3
score.
cups contain moon sugar elixir, a sacred potion. They will allow the light of the moons into your souls. Champions, step forth and drink the elixir. This 3rd cup is for the Moon Hallowed, who will walk with the champions on their path. Hallowed, step forward and drink the elixir.
Well, bottoms up, I guess. Oh, sparkly. Okay. Well, I probably have to work. Oh, complete one. Ooh. Ah. I am more for magic.
You know that elixir was actually pretty tasty. They never mentioned that in any of the texts.
You alright?
Sure, of course. Are the walls supposed to wobble like that? Never mind. Are you ready?
I'm with you, Sasa.
That's the kind of confidence that we'll need. Let's do this.
Okie dokie. So, was that the only place to take that choice? I hope not, but let's see. Fight through the visions. Okay, that's tangible. Can do that. Flu victim. Oh no.
That hut. This place. Are those supposed to be Nahatan flu victims?
They look like it. Well, they look like zombies, but I suppose potato will do for this case. Oh, and I also gained stuff for the Fighters Guild. And general experience. And I can even loot them. I like these kind of visions. They are very tangible. Yoink. So, are there just a number of fights that we have to do, or is it more of a... I don't... Ooh, hello. Red rye beer. I think that's one of the very first crafting recipes that I learned. Okay, so we're just basically meant to fight on through. That crystal is doing some punching. I like it. Hello, fellas. Goodbye, fellas. Okay, so you basically just have to get through. So stealth is actually completely useful here.
This must be where I'm to meet my guide. This must be where I'm to meet my guide.
What? Are you... What? Oh!
Shazza.
You went ahead without me.
It's good to see you again. You've become so adept with magic, my daughter. Your wisdom has far exceeded my own.
Father, you are my guide. Why are you here? What am I to learn from this cleansing?
My Shazza, always so eager to learn. Cub, you and your sister have a connection that transcends knowledge. Now, you must face my past. Pray at the lunar shrines. Learn from Kali, that you may face what lies ahead at Moonlight. Become what you were born to be.
Thank you for your wisdom, Father. Goodbye.
Okay. So, Moonmont, let me just zoom out a bit. That is technically... So, I found the Way Shrine. So that is this down here, and that's apparently a monastery of some sort. Do I just have to use them in any kind of order?
This disease. We've been here for weeks, and we still know nothing about it. If we can't understand how it spread, how can we treat it?
We've already lost Neen and Lanalor. If we don't leave Orcrest now, the whole team will succumb.
Oh yeah, Orcrest. We've been there. Not a pleasant sight or smell. To be fair.
The flu has ravaged the city, and the Colovians will be here in days. You have to get your daughter out of here.
Old friend, it's too late for me. Shazza is in your hands now. Get her home safely. I'll do what I can before the end.
Oh. It's kind of glum. Don't mind me. I'm just preparing for the times kind of coming. And the times that are coming might need something unlocked. So that's why I'm stocking up on lockpicks.
Qa'Rajh, please try to be brave. I'm sorry I won't be there for you and your sister, and I pray that the flu never reaches Dune. Look after our family, and remember always, your father loves you. Moons above, he loves you.
My father? I should have known it would be one of our parents. Just like me and Zabiden show, 400 years ago.
What happened to your father?
Father was sent to treat the Nahatan flu outbreak in Orcrest 17 years ago. The disease proved too potent, and he and his team died. I was there, as a cub.
Yeah. We know about this one, because we've literally been to Orcrest, so... Why was your father leading the team?
Father was the most talented alchemist in all of Dune. When we were young, clients would come from as far away as High Rock to consult him. I think the Main himself asked Father to tend the sick.
Okay. How are you feeling?
I'll be fine. Kali and I have known we would face darkness here since we were cubs. I just wonder... I want to know what he meant earlier. Let's go and find out.
Are you ready to move on?
I'm ready. I should warn you, though. We'll probably see more of those flu victim monsters in the next room. I was so frightened of them as a child.
Zombies.
Get ready. Thank you.
I can handle that. Lead on. Survive the dead. Oh, well, that's... that's not ominous. The West Oracle Chamber. She's already run ahead.
My father's medical team? Dark moves.
Oh. Well, just because they're named, well, they are giving a little more experience than what regular old zombies normally would, so in that regard, I suppose it's not too bad. They don't seem to be doing more damage or taking any more hits than a regular old zombie. Oh! There's more of them. I really need to up my magicka. Should probably be looking into that with the next bit of equipment that I find. Especially now that I have means of raising my health in other ways. Bonk. Yeah, they don't ever
Those
get pleasant.
men and women worked with my father. Neen used to cook for us. She'd even stew vegetables when we asked nicely.
I'm sorry, Shasa.
No need for your sympathy, Hallowed. This is what my father meant. This is what he spoke of when he spoke of decisiveness. I need to move forward. No looking back.
Like your sister?
Yes, like Kali. I've spent so much of my life studying. So much spent examining texts, words. Action, though. Action is needed to be a true leader. Let's go, Hallowed.
Okie dokie. I'm guessing this is Portal to Temple Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, so now I have to take on Kali's path and then have to choose. Okay, that's more acceptable, I think.
Shazad doesn't look like her usual upbeat self. Is she alright?
She'll probably want to talk to you about it herself.
Of course, of course. She probably knew exactly what to expect here. No moon sugar-induced vision would scare the likes of her.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Shazad's done well, I'm sure. Time for my chance to prove my worth.
Lead on, Kali. Okay. I like the fact that that rather than, you know, choose one and then it's basically, oh, that's the entire shtick to be for your choice, essentially. Then having
Colovians here? These bastards
both
killed
options.
my mother. Let's take them out.
I was explaining things. The killing can wait. They aren't going anywhere. They are confined within this place. Right. So I much prefer this having to go through both the path and then make a choice. Yeah, a battlefield. Yeah, that seems a bit more Kali. So, Colovians. Then it's just regular old Colovian fighters, I'm guessing? Hello? Hello? Enemies? Where are you? Come out and play! Well, in this one you basically just have to move through the place. Whether you're fighting or not doesn't make a difference, but I thought I'd have to fight here. Okay. Guess not. So what about here then? Any enemies?
Colovian bastards! Where are you? I know there are more of you. I can smell you.
Oh, that would explain why there wasn't any enemies.
Come out and face me.
Because
What's
they
going
were
on
already done.
You draw your sword when you're frightened, Kali. Just like when you were a little girl.
Mother? Is that you?
Even as a cub, you were filled with such anger. After I died, that anger grew. Now, you laugh and curse in turn.
Mother, Neimu, we lost you so long ago. And you were gone so much. Why are you here?
I know, Kali. But you and Shazah had each other. A bond that transcends your age. Now, face your past. Face my rage. Pray at the lunar shrines. Know what has come before. That you may face what lies ahead at Moonmont. Channel your passion, Kali. Protect your sister and our people. Become what you were born to be.
Wait! Don't go!
Ah, so I think the steps to take here is make a choice here when you're done, then head to Moonmont to hear what the monks there have to say, and then finalize it all in Dune. Okay, that seems Duneable? Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch.
Captain, you have to pull back. There's too many of them.
Get my daughter out of here, Sergeant. I'll hold them off.
Oof. Nope. I don't need water. I have a glass right here. Okie dokie. Bone.
Die, Colovian dogs! Is this all you've got, you bastards? Come at me!
And I'm guessing they did.
Ha! They sent a house cat to fight their battles. Desperate failure.
Kali! Jaza! Be safe.
So I'm guessing that general is likely who we're gonna fight a spiritual apparition of.
My mother. I can't believe it. Why?
What happened?
Mother was a great warrior, a commander. She led a squad in the campaign to retake Qa'Rajh and Riverhold from the damned Colovians. That was almost 20 years ago.
We've also taken Riverhold. Why was your mother leading this squad?
Mother was very well respected in our militia. She used to train the cubs from a young age in the use of claw and blade. Shazza used to sit and read after training, and we'd all take turns practicing tumbles and leaps. She was such a good teacher.
Qa'Rajh and Riverhold?
Cities in elsewhere, to the east of Dune. When Shazza and I were young, the Colovians annexed most of the northern part of the province. They thought our people were too weak from the Nahatan flu to fight back.
Nahatan flu?
A terrible disease. It took many people from the face of Tamriel. Actually, how we lost our father.
How are you feeling?
Why are you even asking? I'm fine. I've known I'd be facing something dark in here since I was a cub. The monks made it very clear. Here, wherever we have to go next, the Two Moons path, this is not an easy journey.
What do you mean wherever we go next?
The monks taught us that once we complete this moon's blasted cleansing, we'll have to face some kind of challenge before we walk the final path. We should see hints as to where we must go before all of this is over.
Right. Are you ready to move on?
Kali is ready. Why? Do you need more time to rest? If I know anything about these spirit journeys, we will most likely face that general as our final test. And I am eager to put my blade into his side.
Yep. That seemed fairly obvious. Defeat General Quintilius. Alright. Let me guess. He's probably not alone.
You killed my mother, you bastard!
Oh, yes. Alright. Oh, he's not even a mage. He's just a two-handed fighter. Alright, well, this should be a relative cinch.
You're weak, just like your mother.
Well, her mother didn't have me, or Flappy, or Snappy for that matter. Bonk. I don't think this circle is doing much. Like, it is very clearly the outskirts, like the rim of it that matters. Kablooey! Bonk. Flappy? Well, and her. Woo! Yes! Ooh, I had not even seen how many urns there were in here. I probably missed about maybe 5 lockpicks in that other room then? Because that is what matters. No, obviously not.
My blade has tasted the blood of my mother's killer. I should feel happy, righteous, but I don't feel anything.
What do you mean?
The monks taught us that this cleansing would open old wounds, and I expected to feel triumph, victory, like any day in the field. But here, he was just another threat to put down. I think I understand what my mother was telling me.
What was she trying to tell you?
Who I fight is not the question I should ask. The question I should ask is, why do I fight? I fight to protect those I care for, and perhaps someday, those I lead. Thank you, Howlod. I could not have done this without you.
You're welcome, Kali. Let's get out of here. I'm not entirely sure what I did to make a difference, but sure. Yeah. Okay. Guessing we talk to the priestess once again. So what happens now? I don't wanna. Okay. I mean, that's me, that's not the other guy. You're welcome. Ooh. Nice. I mean, it has. It's Moonmont. Ooh. Yep. The Dark Maid is there. What do we do? We'll see it done. What is this task? A bauble of bygone years. I like that sentence. Feels nice to say. Like, bauble of bygone years. Yeah? Yeah? What is this relic? The Golden Claw? Are we back in Riverwood? Clerical order. Where can I find this claw? The main doesn't require this thing? I do. Okay. So, doctrine. Nope, not that one. What's this? Willow Grove. Nope. Hadran's Caravan. Nope. Serenity Falls Estate. Nope. So, whereabouts? Southwest. So that should be in this area? Maybe by that pond. But I don't think so. I think that's the outskirts of Vine Dusk. I don't see a place called Dokrin. Like, I see Moonmont. Oh well. We will find it eventually. In the next episode, I will meet you outside in Rolka, where we shall take on whatever side quests that the settlement has to offer. But, until then, take care.